Good night, and welcome to Landry After Dark Part 2. Alright guys, I'm gonna be honest, this is my third time recording this video. My phone keeps running out of storage. I think I fixed the problem. We'll see. If not, this might be a real short podcast. It might just end abruptly, and I'll just go off of the next, because I really want to get one out to you guys. I'll just go off this podcast on the next one and try to make a part 2. But, and my computer died, so we're really just winging it. So first off, I want to thank you guys for embracing, enjoying, sharing the first episode of Landry After Dark. It seemed pretty successful. You guys seem to like it, and I sure enjoyed making it. So I'm gonna keep coming out with bangers, okay? So knock on wood. So we are gonna get kicked off today with, I was thinking of topics to talk about, and this one just came up on me kind of abruptly. It was that Snapchatting people at night. So us millennials, Gen X, Gen Z, whatever you want to call yourself, right? We Snapchat a lot. At least I do, and a lot of people that I know do. So, and there's this time frame that I would say is 10 to 2 at night to 2 in the morning, where people are Snapchatting each other, guy, girl, guy, girl, and you don't want to keep Snapchatting them, or, it's just like, it's pointless while you're still Snapchatting, because all you guys are doing is just saying back to back to back photos of each other, right? I've got a rule, a formula for this, but there's exceptions and stuff. But my rule is this. Let's say I'm Snapchatting Barack Obama, okay? I Snapchat him once. He Snapchats me once. I Snapchat him again. He Snapchats me again, right? Again, right? 5 times we each Snapchat each other. And not a single time there wasn't a filter, there wasn't a meme, there wasn't a sticker, there wasn't any text, okay? Stop Snapchatting each other. You guys need your sleep, okay? It's pointless. We're too caught up in streaks and that little number with a flame, okay? Our heart, whatever you got it as. We're too worried about that, myself included. But I would say it's a little different if it's a guy and a girl, or if you guys are talking or like dating or something, then I can understand. But if there's no text, just like, alright, just stop. And some people, I would say myself included, don't want to be rude about it, okay? We don't want to come off as like, I want to stop Snapchatting you, whatever. It can kind of come off, this is going to sound bad, but douchey. I don't think it is. You're just taking the step, and we're too caught up in streaks. Maybe this is just me. It's probably just me. But, I did want to talk about it. Another rule, if you get the front-facing camera picture 3 times, if you get 3 pictures of someone's bed or bathroom, this is at night again. Stop Snapchatting each other. Now this rule, you might ask, does this rule apply during the day? I don't think so. I think it's a little different because you're not trying to sleep, and that's just my take on it. Now, I can easily understand where some people disagree, okay? But that's my take. Take my advice or leave my advice. Do your thing. Be unique, that's one thing I can't stress enough. Being unique is what makes you go somewhere. And I'm not trying to sound like an expert, but being unique is how you get somewhere. Being unique is how you become successful, how you stand out. It doesn't matter if you're in the job world, the social media world, the relationship world, or maybe a hobby you have. You gotta be unique to be something. And I want to stress that, but again, Snapchatting, take my rule. I kind of live by it. If you go 5 Snapchats without talking or anything, leave it out. But on to the next topic that I would like to talk about is pineapple or ranch. You might be thinking, what do you mean? Pizza, okay? Some people get mad when you put pineapple on pizza. I don't mind it. I like it. But people put ranch on pizza, and you guys are the real sinners. And that's on God. Okay, that's on God. But you know who you are, and you put ranch on everything. There's 3 things ranch belongs on. Right? 3 things. Salad, wings, tacos. 3 things. Anything else? No. Maybe French fries. And maybe, if you mix it with your ketchup, is it okay? But besides that, no. So, putting ranch on pizza, there's some people, right? Here's my pizza, right? My Starburst. Here's my pizza. Some people take their ranch, right here, they dip their pizza into the ranch. You're still part of the problem, but you're not as bad. But there are those people, and you know who you are, and you're just like, you drizzle your ranch on your pizza. Stop it now. Stop it now. Don't. It's bad. And you know who you are because you put ranch on everything else. You put it on your burgers. Here's my rule of thumb for you ranch eaters. If you put ranch on more than 2 things a day, you are part of the problem. And so I'm gonna count breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. If you eat ranch more than 2 times a day, or put it on more than 2 items a day, you are part of the problem. And I exclude salads, wings, and tacos from that scenario. So I want to get that out there. Pineapple's just like throwing it'd be like throwing corn or an onion on a pizza, I think it's fine. I understand where some people don't like it, but the real problem is ranch. And we need to be talking about that more. Especially people who pour their ranch on their pizza. But on to the next topic. I'm not sure if my phone's died yet. Probably. But we're going to take a quick, snack break. Midnight snack. It's about 11:30. We're going to, just pop it open. Starburst. Pink and yellow, obviously, because they are the best flavors. If you eat orange and red, you are a ranch person. Get out of here. Okay, we don't need you in here. You guys are a different breed. Hashtag rare breed. But that is good, boys and girls. That is good. So, one question I came up, I was asking myself for topics, ideas for the podcast, and one of them was, if you had to listen to one song on repeat for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'll let you guys think about it for just 2 seconds. And just think about it in your head. Now, some people might have went with their favorite song. Some people might have, went with a really bass boosted or a really slow, mellow song. Now, what I did was I went to Funky Town by Lips Inc., I think. Don't quote me on that. Lips Inc., I think is the artist. It's from Shrek. Don't me, take me to So, that's my song. If you're in a bad mood, it's gonna uplift you. If you're in a good mood, it's gonna keep you going. You're gonna stay pumped, right? You can hit the sprinkler on your folks. Hey, but I think that's my song. Think about your song and ask other people. It's kind of a fun question. And another question that kind of goes along with that is, what TV show / movie would you play on repeat? Now the episodes, so like let's say it's The Office, it'll go from like one season to the next, but it'll just keep going. So like, what TV show would you watch / listen to? Mine, honestly, it would either be The Office or New Girl. No, don't, hey, that's on God. That's on God. But that's what I think. On to the next subject, Joe Exotic and Tiger King. In this current time that we are in, everybody's at home, cooped up, watching Netflix, right? We're watching Tiger King. It's like #1 on Netflix. So I just want to go over my thoughts on it. And I don't want to spoil it, but there might be some spoilers. So you guys might want to skip 3 or 4 minutes. But I would say the people who I did like, the guy with the black beard and the blonde hair, I liked him. I kind of liked the campaign manager. I think his name was Joshua Dial or something. Don't quote me on that. And then the guy with the prosthetic legs, I liked a lot. Seems like he's got some secrets though. And then probably the last person who I liked was the male who had his arm bit off. Now in the documentary they called him a girl, and he identifies as a guy. So I figured that out. They put a new extra episode in yesterday, so I watched that, and that's what they came up with. He just got misidentified. But those are the people I liked. Now I'm gonna say these wrong, but I think Antle, the guy in North Carolina with the Hollywood movies and stuff, Carol Baskin. The worst person in the whole movie, Carol Baskin's husband. So bad. So cringy. Everything was bad about him. So Joe, I think his name was Howard though. Howard or Lawrence or Hudson, something like that for Carol's husband. Joe, Jeff is a chotch, and then the large guy with the straight cut hair, I didn't like him either. Jeff and Lauren, they kind of seem like tools. They all kind of, all of them kind of were just bad. Joe was entertaining at least. Jeff is a con and a half. Man knows how to yoink the system. But besides that, I thought the documentary was done really well. And this could have been me because I didn't really know what I was watching when I got into it. But when you're watching it and then all of a sudden like you start to see like Joe's in jail and like people are recording this like as a time lapse for like several years, it's pretty impressive and kind of interesting to like take on. These events actually happened. Like these cults, there are cults like that and weird things going on in the US right now, just like that. And there might be a documentary in 15, 20 years of stuff that we don't even know that's going on right now in the US, other countries, stuff like that. So if you guys haven't checked out Tiger King, go check it out. It is good. You guys got all this time. I binge watched it in 2 days. I think there's 7, 8 episodes. I think 7 or 8. So go check that out. One more thing I want to talk about. I'm kind of rushing through these because my camera keeps getting cut short. But aliens, right? I like conspiracy theories. I like talking about them. I like going into depth. I like arguing with people about them because sometimes they open my eyes to new ideas. But aliens, I would say, are real. And that is on God. Because this is what I think. In all of space, right? You're telling me that we're the only living things here? We're the only things with the IQ or with a brain that can actually process and stuff? I find it hard to believe. But I am not just, I find it hard to believe. There's evidence to me. Now, I'm not an expert, I'm not claiming to be an expert, but this is kind of what I think, right? First off, the pyramids. Even with modern day technology, it'd be hard to do those. So I'm kind of just zoom through these. So that, I mean, come on, something fishy was going on there. Another thing, abductions and stuff. I think some of them happened. I think some people lie for attention. I think some people think they did, but they weren't. A lot of stuff like that. My sister claims to have seen a UFO, I'm pretty sure. So I can get her in maybe next podcast we can talk about how she thinks she saw a UFO, which I think that could be kind of good. And another thing that I want to talk about over aliens before I wrap up this podcast is Earth, right? In space. I'm going to make up, this is going to be a fake analogy, but I'm going to say this. This starburst, if you put it in a 1,000 mile radius of this starburst, and this was the Earth, I don't even think that's adequate for how big space is. And you tell me we're the only people, the only things living? No. There's something out there living. And people always talk about wars, famine, global warming, stuff that's going to wipe out the Earth, Yosemite. I think you guys need to, I mean, we can't control it, but aliens, they are, in my opinion, if they are there, they are so much more advanced than us. They're probably watching us right now. If you guys haven't, go in the summer, the spring, or fall. You can do it in the winter, but it's cold out. Go out alone and just stare up at the stars. You can lay down somewhere. Just stare and look at the stars and think. It is crazy. But, I think there's something else out there. I think it's more advanced than us, it's smarter than us, it's just intellectually higher than us. And there's nothing we can do to control it. But Area 51 as well, something's going on, guys. Aliens that are real, in my opinion. I can understand when people disagree, but to me, the facts overweigh the fiction. And some people might say there's no facts. In my opinion, there's major facts. But going on to that, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. This might have been 11 minutes, this might have been 15. I'm gonna take a wild guess that we're gonna end with 15:17 as our time mark. I got no timer, I got no nothing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I hope you come back for episode number 3. I had a lot of fun filming this. I hope you guys laughed at me, with me, doesn't matter. I had fun, hopefully you did. Hopefully you maybe formed an opinion. If the ranch watchers, if the ranch eaters are still here, that's impressive. It's impressive. But this is Landry Hallsworth and Landry After Dark signing off.